Yeah.
All right, well, enough of the I guess enough of the government shit. Move. You got something?
Yeah, I need to get to these yams.
You had you.
I need to
you
get
took
to the
me
yams,
you dragged me, tied me up in the corner. And
I
took
need to get to the yams.
and took over the yam session.
This is my man.
It's all yours, son.
But I just need y'all to watch Kevin Samuels. Because y'all jumped in our ass in what was that, episode 15? When y'all jumped on my ass in here because of the things that I was saying to y'all about keeping yourself together, keeping your body nice, keeping yourself together, and trying to keep it all together for whoever it is that you're dealing with.
Exactly.
And I watched this man, and he said everything that I said verbatim. Verbatim, he said everything that I said. I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
And we said it nice.
Because y'all made it seem, we said it nice. But y'all made it feel like I was saying something wrong. You understand what I'm saying? About going to the gym and trying to keep yourself looking halfway decent and being healthy. Like, y'all jumped on me like I was saying something wrong.
There you go right there.
You understand what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah. But if you don't know who Kevin Samuels is, just jump on his page one time. For all you women who got a whole lot to say or think you're a good catch,
right?
You know, all y'all ones that's a good catch and all of that, you jump on that page one time. In fact, call in if you think you're a good catch. That's what I would need you to do. Let me know where you from and call in on this page one day. Because I need to hear it and find out whether or not, we'll know if you're a good catch by the end of that show. That's for sure.
Exactly. So I mean, the jump off what my guy over here was saying. This guy's been phenomenal. Has been a phenomenon like the last. He's been around for a while. I've been watching him for a long time. And he just. But for lately, he's been on IG and YouTube and all that. He's been like on fire. I mean, he's getting interviewed and everything, man, for just basically telling his truth. Is it truth? Is it BS? Is it for show?
It's just opinions.
It's just opinions. Like he always say, he said, don't get mad at the messenger.
Exactly.
Me, myself, personally.
Yeah, they told that lady, man, you 40 years old.
I gotta go back to what my guy Dame Dad said.
Oh man, see, I met several women.
Yes, I gotta go back to what my guy Dame. Don't get mad at don't get mad at how I said. What was he saying?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Right, listen to what I'm saying. Don't get mad at how I say it.
Yeah, just listen to what I'm saying.
And I think for me personally, you know where I come from. I'm the person that talk about people being overrated and all these other things. And not that we're perfect at anything, so don't take that. A lot of times you say things, people think you talk about yourself and you this and that. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying, basically, you gotta be aware of who you are. You know, you got a young lady on there came on and said she was like an 8. Me personally, I'm not gonna judge how she looked, but like Samuel was saying, if Beyonce at 10, how can you say you're 8? You gotta look at yourself. He was just being real. A lot of women got upset. Some women, you know, to me, I think they say they get upset, but the man is going through the roof right now. Numbers is out of the world, out of this world.
Yeah, we had a woman call her the other day. She said she was 38 years old.
38.
Saying she was being celibate till she get married.
Wow. 2
kids. So my man asked her, said, like, you know, like, so how tall are you? She said, I'm 5'4".
Right.
He said, well, how much do you weigh? She said, 180 pounds. So my man said, well, you weigh more than most men.
For those who most don't know, we're gonna play a little small segment.
Yeah, we're gonna play you a snippet of who Kevin Samuels is.
Yeah, you tell them what you think.
Give him a snippet of it.
I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so go ahead and take this down. New slices.
Oh, here we go. Goddamn.
The commercial.
Jesus Christ, you two. You just gotta get paid, though. You gotta get your coins, I see. You gotta get your coins. Alright, y'all, we back at it.
Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options. Typically, I don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start looking sexual with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Oh, okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men. And you said, book a session with you. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
This year, and
Okay, man, but okay. 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Those are the top 10% of earners who women across the country want that.
because I have a lot to offer.
Here we go with
You
the.
want your son
Here we go.
if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
That one.
Depending on his age.
See what I mean?
She know what she want to say.
So deep for black women.
Right.
They will even. Should have been an easy question.
Yep.
No, I would not want
Easy.
my son to bring. I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer.
Yep.
That's why I signed up.
Yep.
That is bullshit.
This is Kevin Samuels, y'all.
Kevin Samuels, y'all.
That's Kevin Samuels.
That's Kevin
So if
Samuels.
you don't know who it is,
Yeah, son.
That's Kevin
now,
Samuels.
I don't want y'all to think that we like him because he giving it to these women.
He's speaking the truth.
I like him because he try to make these women see it from the other side,
Right.
from the other perspective. See, this is the whole thing to the topic that we had with I'm a good catch. What's a good catch? So like he said, the lady said, why is it I keep a, so the 5'4", 180-pound woman, she said that she keep getting soft men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said, well, did you know, you say you 5'4", you're 180 pounds, you weigh more than most men, and you have 2 children. Yet you want a man to wait till you get married before you give him some coochie.
Most niggas ain't gonna
He
do
said,
that these
he
days.
said no,
You done had 2 goddamn kids already.
This
We
what
know
he-
you fucking.
That's what he said. He said, how you want to
on,
get
man.
with me, and now you want to be a born-again virgin when you get with me.
That's what I be talking
He
about.
said, you have 2 kids, man.
That's what I be saying.
That means you've been having sex.
Don't punish me
Now you want to get with me, and you want me to wait.
because your previous relationship. Don't punish
So
me.
that's what he asked her. He said, well, how soon you plan on walking down the aisle? She said, probably 6 months to a year. He said, all right, we're going to be nice. We're going to go with 9 months. He said, which is still pretty fast to me. He said, but you want a man to wait 9 months. That he picking up 2 kids that he probably don't even like. From a woman that's 5'4", 180 pounds, that she probably weigh more than.
She 5'4".
Yeah.
Oh, she's a big one.
So that's what he was trying to say. But she said
She's
she
a
got it
big-
all.
and you-
She said she
and
top
you-
heavy.
And you know, I know about the big ones.
Y'all
She's
said,
a
well,
big one.
y'all said, well, if I give you 25 pounds for your breast, ma'am, you're still over 150 pounds. At 5'4". Yo, I could not stop laughing. Yo, I said, man, this man crazy, yo. But the point is, he's trying to he trying to make a real. He said, man, your standards are too high.
Yeah.
He said your standards are low, but you want standards that are high.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He said, why would a man wait
Right.
for a woman that got 2 kids, 5'4",
Right.
180 pounds. She tried to say because her coochie was good. He said, but how would he know? He ain't getting nothing until he get married. So he just out here hoping and wishing. He said, ma'am, it's never gonna happen. Forget about it. She said, no, it's nothing. He said, ma'am, it's never gonna happen. No man is gonna wait for you 9 months. To a year.
It's not. You have 2 kids already. We know you fucking.
He said, so I got one question for you. He said, so you've been having sex or you've been used? He said, you're 38 years old, so you got some mileage on you. He said, so tell me he said, give me one thing that got a lot of mileage on it and been used a lot. She could not answer. He said, exactly. I thought I was gonna die, yo. Oh my God. The lady's like, that's okay, I'm fine, because I got thick skin. He said, ma'am, you're 5'4".
When she hung that motherfucking phone up,
he said, you're 5'4", you're 180 pounds, you have 2 kids, you're not giving up no coochie until you get married, and you from Kentucky. Yo, I died, yo. I thought I was gonna die, yo. I said, man, this dude is crazy. But the point I'm making is he be trying to make you women understand your reality of things.
Told that lady, yo,
this is the point that we making when some of you broads put yourself on these pedestals, man.
Yep.
That y'all don't belong on.
And for y'all to understand, and for y'all to know it, it's crazy because he comes from doing that with men. This started from him being a male consultant. So
Well, that's actually what he do.
He got into women trying to figure out why these guys they working at these high end companies, they CEOs and VP of Exxon gases and all this thing, and they can't get women. Like so he was there to basically help them. But in order to help them, he had to find out how the woman thought. So that's what made him started getting into talking to women, trying to figure out what women was looking for, basically. Then he started to realize, like a lot of these women, they overrating themselves. Like they was asking for shit that they started looking at them like, hold up, man.
Exactly.
Now I got this guy over here. He's a pretty decent guy. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much in shape. He's present somewhere, but because he's not sociable, because he's not in the out things, you don't really deal with him. And he might make just as much money as an athlete or something like that. And so he said, I had to take a look at y'all to see how do y'all get that choice. So that's where it came from. You know what I'm saying?
And I go back to what I said. Me personally, I'm not dating no one that's making $12 an hour, nothing like that. That's a setback.
Because you shouldn't have to. You don't have to.
We don't. I like this. Let me tell y'all something, yo.
The point he made.
I love it has to be work in every category. Whether I can get there or not. You get what I'm saying? If I can go to a party and I can't get into who I am, I'm not mad at the fucking party.
Exactly.
I figure I'm doing something that I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what basically he's saying. Look at self first.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We not being real with self.
Basically, stop settling for less.
Because you had so many bros be on
Stop
the first thing they always
selling
say.
for less and want more.
Because I got a lot to offer.
What do you have to offer?
So what do you have to offer?
So
you keep
me,
saying you have a lot to offer, but what is it that you have to offer?
Listen, fam. This is what we need to start asking them. Even vice versa. You have a lot to offer, but guess what? What the hell you think I have to offer? See what I'm saying? Just think about that. When you talking to these people, they keep talking about they got a lot to offer. Well, what you think I have a lot to offer? Because you don't think you have this $1 million shit. I don't think I have $1 billion shit. You see what I'm saying? So we both have a lot to offer. So we need to be on the same page.
Exactly. That's the bottom line.
Fuck all that old bullshit.
That's the bottom line.
The phrase never could have been real and stay in your lane.
Exactly.
It's one of the best phrases.
I love it.
Always
Give me some dab, son. Give me some dab, son. Give me some dab, son. Stay in your lane.
Yeah, you can be in your Hyundai.
Love it.
No disrespect to the Hyundai drive. I'm just using an example. I want to buy. I got the new Genesis. I get it.
Which is actually a nice car. I buy one.
So I gave y'all some credit. But in general, I'm saying when you can scoot over and get in the fast lane, not saying you can't get in there, but do you belong there? And I used to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? When I left my previous life to come into this life, I noticed the main thing that fell off was access. That's the first thing that I lost. It had nothing to do with money. You get what I'm saying? In the money category, I felt I was fine, but access-wise, because I wasn't around in that circle, in them circles, and I wasn't hanging with these certain type of people, or I wasn't hanging out over here no more. I noticed I lost access, and I started feeling like I didn't belong in the room no more. You get what I'm saying? Which is fine. I'm fine with that. I don't want to be the person outside talking about, yo, niggas acting crazy, they ain't let me in. You know what I mean? I'm out here with my dungarees on, they hating. My big jeans, they hating on me, this, that. No, you don't look right in here, man. And you gotta understand, I understand that. And I'm fine with that. I want it to be challenges. If there's no challenges in life, everything can't be even a fair game. It just can't. I'm not in a fair. I don't really care about it. You get what I'm saying? If I don't feel as though I didn't put the work to belong in there, or I ain't network with the right people to belong in there, I'm fine. You get what I'm saying? I can live with it. All right, y'all have a nice day. Now keep it moving.
Right.
But some people cross over, get in the party, you know what I mean, finagle their way to the party, and you don't even belong there. Everybody looking at you sideways.
Now you sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. So we all know you can get somebody outside your lane. We can all go out there and say, you know, I'm gonna try to. We can, you know, when we say move, you can. You know what I mean? You just drink your jack and be all hanging on somebody and end up making out. You know what I'm saying?
But
the next day she might wake up and say, man, what the
truth will come to the light.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck am I doing with this nigga? You know.
You already know.
So only he's saying you gotta understand that. Like, people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? When you don't understand that, you look shocked. I understood that from a kid, yo. You know what I'm saying? I can remember coming up and I was never like short of girls. I always kind of had girls. That wasn't really a big thing. But I know how I felt when the hustlers came around. I knew my level of women has just went down. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I didn't give a how he looked.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't care how he looked. Exactly. You know, that had nothing to do with it. I don't care if he had no swag or none of that. And I understood it. I didn't get mad at the women and say, you know what? I'm messing with such and such now, you know what I mean? I'm looking at him like, yeah, I know he overweight, his teeth ain't fixed and all that. I'm looking at all that in my mind, but I'm saying I can't hate because I understand where he at and what he built to get there and understand what comes with that. You get what I'm saying? So I can't be mad because I'm just walking around because I look good. That shit don't work. That don't even work like that. You get what I'm saying? And I always understood that. I think a lot of people don't. So I just fell back. Like, okay, when I get there, you know what I mean, I can move on then. I can go there when I get there. I think a lot of people don't understand that. And they sit there and say, man, he mean. No, we've been honest, man. We've been honest. Look at it. Look at yourself. But then again, see, that's the thing too. Because sometimes people look and you sit there and wonder, are they looking or what are they looking at? You know what I'm saying? I'll be confused sometimes. You ain't never seen a person that they be like, I'm this and I'm that. You saying yourself like,
what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? That's basically the bottom line. What you see that I'm not seeing?
yeah, you ain't
I
never
don't feel like you that high. I don't feel like you that high. So what is it?
So do they understand? Do they understand it? Like, what's that?
I mean, I got to get it.
But you gotta be lying to yourself. Like,
Listen.
when you walk in the room with another guy, right? Listen, and I'm just saying, I do with being gay. You walk in the room with another guy, and you see the guy got swag, and you know it. You ain't gay, nothing. You understand, like, man, yo.
Oh yeah. Shit, I do that all the time.
Yo got that aura. You got that aura around him. You know what I'm saying? You understand that.
You know, we do that all the time, Joe. You know, we do that all the time.
Yeah.
We step out and be like, yeah, yo, doing it. You can all. It's what I always say. You can always see the ones who trying.
Right.
You always can tell. This for anybody to do. If you're into your wear and your fashion when you step out, you will understand what I'm saying. If you walk in a room, this for men, because I can only speak from a man's point of view because I'm a man. When you walk in a room and you one of them dudes that you do right by yourself, you will be able to see who else do right by themselves and the ones who just trying because he didn't seen somebody else doing. You can spot them a mile away if you a dude that know your shit. I'm one of the dudes, I can walk in a room, I can see a dude and be like, oh yeah, that's what yo do. And then I can see another dude that may look just as good, but I can tell he just trying. Somebody helping him out because he following somebody's footsteps. That ain't really who he is, but you know, he had the money to buy what he got on, so that's why he doing what he doing. I can spot him a mile away. And I'm sure for women it's the same thing. I'm sure y'all going there, you can see a broad in there like, oh yeah, this bitch, this what she wear. She gets down like that. You understand what I'm saying? And then I ain't talking no labels all the time, none of that. I'm just saying just the fact that you see it, you can be like, oh yeah, this shorty, yeah, she get down like that. And then you can see them ones that, you know, she got a label from the tip of her toe to the top of her head, but she still look a mess. You understand what I'm saying? So you can always tell the ones who can do it and the ones who's trying.
If we don't respect other people's work, people put the work in, they eating right, they getting their body right, getting their teeth right, they getting to the bags. You know what I'm saying? Man, give them people something. Sometimes you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we sit here and we say, man, I'm going at shorty right now. Man, look at yourself, man. Why you gonna waste that girl time?
Man, we got to respond to a lot of stuff. You right.
She might like you. You get what I'm saying? You might make out. Yeah. That can happen. We're not saying that can't happen. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta respect the work.
Shit. Man, they about that time, boy. Man, they getting that time, son.
Yeah. Well, let's get to one last thing before I go. Before we go with the one last thing. How do y'all feel about the Lori Harvey situation?
What you mind?
The one just happened. You know she messed with what's she call him now?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, but you heard what Boosie said.
Man, ain't nobody worrying about no Boosie.
But how do you listen? But how do you? So did you hear about it?
I don't even go into none of that.
Nope.
Because the same thing I told nigga in the barbershop last night, talking about Kim Kardashian and all that. I said, y'all talk about y'all name. Oh yeah, she had she had 10 dicks. Now go home and look at your girl, and I guarantee you she had 3 times as many.
Period.
Now is she a whore? No, it's just because y'all don't know about all the dick she didn't suck.
Right.
But because of who she is and her status quo, that we have no choice but to know who it is that she deal with.
Let's see her start rolling to the next hand.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I don't buy that. That's why I don't bash Kim Kardashian and never let anybody bash her around.
That's why.
Did you know about that?
What?
She messed with Diddy and his son.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, I heard that.
I don't give a fuck.
I heard that.
Everything they ain't making serious.
I heard that.
Listen, one thing about me is the same shit that's going on and these people with all this millions of dollars is going on with these people with pennies in their pockets. I don't give a fuck about none of these reality motherfuckers, none of these rich folks. They don't do shit for me. I don't care about their life. Let them do what they do. They no different than us. They just got more money, man.
We're not talking about we're talking about the act of what she did. How do you feel about it?
That's on her. That's on her. I don't care, and I ain't gonna talk bad about it. Let her do her. Fuck it. Guess what?
So
Cause you gonna say what about her? Well, guess what?
My thing
guess what? What makes them so better than her?
Nothing. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
that's what everybody was killing Boosie about. They was like, did anybody ever go to your body count? She said, we're not gonna do double, but that's what they were saying. They said it's a double standard.
But it's a double standard.
Men body count, it's a double. See, here we go again. The double standard's there, yo. We gonna try to throw it away?
No, because we want our queens to hold to a high standard.
Yes, I do want mine. Yes, I do.
But check this out.
That's just my personal opinion, though. It don't mean everybody else.
Brandon, you're right. And guess what? Most educated, strong black women want their kings held to a higher standard as well.
Okay, but listen, it's not about how many bodies slept. It's basically how they handled the bodies they slept with. That's what it's about.
Man, listen, man. We all done ran through.
That's what it's about.
We all done ran through.
For me.
We all done ran through.
Man, I don't care, man. I don't care about what I ran through.
But check this out. Check this out. It is what it is. Whatever you did back in the day, that's what it was.
So you say it's not a different standard?
Hold on, listen.
You hold the door to a different standard than your son.
It is a different standard, but guess what? I'm not going to beat up a person because guess what? At the end of the day, if I choose to be with them, No matter how many dicks they didn't suck.
It's not
how
about
many
beating them up,
fuck,
though. It's not about beating them up. I'm just saying about the act. Just the act of it. How do you feel about the act?
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Even if it just take her out of the situation, how you feel about it?
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Like I said, I don't even.
No, I'm dead serious, y'all.
Like I said, the only reason
I'm
you
getting so
know
serious about this shit.
Lori Harvey and
Because-
which comes is because of her status.
Because-
if you didn't know who Lori Harvey was, y'all wouldn't be asking nothing about who.
So we're back to the same thing. That does she supposed to be held to a higher standard? Because that's celebrity.
Listen, I
Is she
think.
Steve Harvey's daughter?
Listen,
do you think she's supposed to held
check
to
this out. Check this out.
standard?
Check this out.
Hey,
fuck
she
fuck
gonna
that.
get-
She's Steve Harvey's daughter.
gonna get
She ain't
bullied like anybody
That's
else.
Steve Harvey. That's his daughter. Okay. She gonna do whatever she got to do to make whatever she got to make. All that shit is entertainment. Remember that. They
It's back to perception again.
They are.
Cause we don't even know if she slept with these guys.
I was going to say that because
She been with Trey Songz,
Cause what she said,
Diddy's son.
Well, I know she didn't sleep with them two. That's supposedly. I don't.
She ain't sleeping with even one of them.
I don't think she slept with one of the two. I don't know which one.
At the end of the day,
Let's say she just slept with both of them. How do you feel about it?
Hey, I mean, shit.
it's entertainment, yo.
I don't get in. I don't get
It's,
in.
it's entertainment. It's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Ain't
See, I'm not
ain't
feeding
really
to that
that-
shit no
I
more,
can change
man.
about that.
I'm not feeding to that no more. You know
I'm
why?
asking you about the act of it. How do you feel about the act of it? You don't care?
It's entertainment.
Okay.
I don't even care. That's just like if you watching a sex video. How many times the motherfucking girl got her guts busted open? Many a times, but nobody ain't looking at her like, oh, she a whore and all this old bullshit. They don't look at that.
A sex video, yes they do.
Man, they don't look at that and call this, she a whore and all that.
Who?
If you watch sex, if you watch porno, people don't care about how many times they got their guts rammed into.
Who don't?
Whoever watched porno. If a motherfucker
Oh,
sit
whoever
there-
watch porn though.
Whoever watched porn, they
But
don't
outside
care.
the porn world, they don't like it.
They said, but guess what? I don't think it's saying. That's
That
entertainment.
is correct.
That's entertainment. That's their job.
So you don't care if you had a girlfriend who was a porn star, you don't mind that?
If I accept them, no, I wouldn't mind. because
I'm
that's
asking,
what-
would you accept it? Would you date a porn star?
Well, I dated porn girl?
Would you have a porn star as your wife? Let's go hard. Let's go hard.
No. Me personally, no.
Why?
That's not what I prefer. But you had some people don't care because they making the best.
You say you don't care, but you don't want to be your wife. So what? If she's
No,
not
listen,
worthy of being your
I
wife,
don't care,
how you
but
don't
I
care?
prefer me.
So you do
personally-
care though.
Listen, I don't.
That's what I'm asking about your personal opinion. Now your personal opinion is you don't care, right?
Right.
But she can't be your
So
wife.
why she can't be your wife?
Why
is
can't
what
she be
you
your
saying.
wife?
Because I prefer not to have a woman like that.
Why?